those are additional things, right?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't just come to the house, pick the kids up, leave, and disappear,
No.
right? There was some haggling going on,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he ended up with the custody,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay. So at this point, the best thing you can do is take care of you so that you can be in a better position to sway the condition back into your direction. If you fall into self-pity and grief too deep, you miss the upgrade. The upgrade is to rebuild the bond with the family and the children,
Right.
to be able to have a functional communication with their father so y'all not fighting on sight every time y'all talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to do the self-work in order for him to notice there's a change in you. You lose your children is a trauma, a mama trauma,
Mm-hmm.
right? Why would Mother Nature allow you to go through that? She wants you to be stronger than you are allowing yourself to be, so she put you through the harshest condition. But the condition is temporary. If you learn the lesson and understand the self-work, the self-love is the first thing. Go take your ass to the spa, get you a body massage to start out with so you can think straight. Because you got bad intentions get trapped in the muscles and it clouds the thinking.
Oh, it's so trapped. I mean, the fucking fireball. I can just blow that bitch. And when I blow, you talking about Cali
But
energy?
but yeah. Right now, your job is to control the chaos.
I don't know how to do that.
Yes, you do. Self-talk. Motivational self-talk. Stop looking for somebody to fix it for you because you have to start with the self,
Okay.
right? We always looking for somebody to come along and take the pain away. The pain is there to teach the lesson so you don't never forget that shit. Now you got to start weighing what's important, right? You can't help nobody if you ain't strong enough to help you. And if you help you first, you're going to be in your best position to be of aid and assistance to anybody you come in contact with. The shadow side is dealing with the pain that you got to go through to learn. If you can't do nothing else, leave your mind open to receive and ask in your heart for the answer.
That's crazy because I feel so disconnected from my heart. I feel
That's because your baby's
I
gone.
feel really, really disconnected from my heart. And so I
Okay,
spent
so
the
now,
last 2 weeks rejuvenating myself, just trying to get my thoughts and everything together and under control. But I still can't connect with my heart in order
that's
to
because
even
it's
move.
blocked with pain. It's pain that's blocking it. Pain is rooted in a fear.
But okay, so then I went and I started to think, Shayna, what is the fear? Like, what exactly am I afraid of? What is the fear that's holding me back?
The fear that's holding you back is you scared you're not going to get your babies back. That's the fear right there. But you can either actualize it or defeat it. This is your nemesis you face with. When you know in your heart, I'm their mama. And you can take them far away as you want to.
Mm-hmm.
That's my heart. And I'm going to always feel that motherfucker beat. When you reconnect back to your children and your mother energy, it's going to allow you the ability to see clearer from a spiritual perspective of how to deal with the situation. Right now, you overtaken with the pain and the grief.
I don't know how to feel.
So, yes, you
I don't
do.
know if I should be angry I've been silent.
Okay, that's part of your self-talk. Every emotion you feel or think you should feel, ask yourself, is this in the proper context? You're supposed to be hurt. You're supposed to be feeling pain right now. That's in context.
Mm.
So the fact that you're supposed to be feeling pain for what you're going through automatically puts you back in the position of power when you understand it. Now that you understand that you're supposed to be in pain, now you got to go into the self-talk. What is the pain trying to teach me?
To love, have compassion, be patient.
The same things you want is the same things you have to give. The same understanding you want from their daddy is the same understanding you got to give.
Okay.
We want to argue so much about um being a parent. Well, we both the parent.
Right.
What's in the best interest of the child? Right? And that's where the unconditional love come in, because once you realize y'all adults and y'all still trying to have a teenage love affair and spat, no, it doesn't work that way. As an adult, you take the responsibility to raise your child competently and to put your little petty trifes with the other parent aside so that you can work in the interest of the child. Some parents don't want you to do that.
Yeah, and it's been hard for me to even try to like reach that level because the type of person that he is. And like I literally like can see the entity that's inside of him. I can see the anger and the spirit that sits on him. But that it has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me. It's his own personal whatever. So it's hard for me to even connect or try to get with it because I don't have nothing to do with it. I don't have nothing to do with it.
How long was y'all in a relationship?
Since I was 17, it's been, what, 21 years? I was 17, he was
Okay.
19. He finna be 40, and I'm 37. And we've been married for 14, 13 years with 6 kids.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never
You
been
got to go back.
with no
First of
other
all,
man. Like,
okay, so first of all, you got to reconstruct the relationship with a critical analysis. But this is a little more in detail, in depth than you're ready to do right now. Right now, you need to be doing the self work. You need to be grounding yourself to the earth to open up your heart center
mm-hmm.
and using your heart energy to reconnect from the heart with your children. Right? And you need to find out and where you need to mature at in order to make the situation turn around. See, people think that you need to use spells and shit. You don't need to use that shit.
Yeah.
That shit not necessary.
Mm-hmm.
You magic already. But if long as you are in a pain and fear state, your magic is restricted as a woman.
I feel it in my back.
In this,
I feel it.
yeah,
I feel it in my back. And
yeah. You got, and more than just your back too, because I'm feeling different places around the body where you got energy blockages.
My stomach.
You need to get a massage first and foremost as soon as possible to release some of that built up tension so you can even fucking breathe.
Yeah. I definitely do.
Yeah. And while you waiting to get your massage, you need to go put your feet to the dirt. Sit on that ground with your feet on the dirt. Talk to the earth. Rub the grass. Then when you feel that like it's time to get up, go take your hot Epsom salt bath.
Mm-hmm.
Put your favorite oil scents in there.
Mm-hmm.
And breathe. Pamper your feminine side to soften that hard pain energy. so it can ease off of you.
Okay.
Then you can think a little clearer.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Keep me posted on your progress.
I will. Thank you. You know I will. Like I sent you that video the other day. I did not even know them people. I was just invited. But you said something in one of your videos and it triggered me when I got around those people and I was like, damn, this was Uncle was talking about. I said, this is gonna make him so happy. I gotta send him this video.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even
How did that? How did you end up? How did you end up with all those people?
I end up going having to leave and I met some other people in a different county and one of the girls invited me. But I didn't know what she invited me to. I didn't know that it was like a cookout like that. But when I got there, I was like, damn, this is a family reunion. I said, I'm going to be excited to see this. Like, this is exactly what you had just said. Get the family
I just
together.
said it. I just told the sister right before you the same thing. That you right now, that's called a knockback receipt.
Yeah, it sure is. It sure is. And I just sent my cousins uh, one of the pictures that you posted in regards to the Vice Lords and the remembrance. So y'all can remember that Ida B, my grandmother, who guides me, she been here with us. She here right now, guiding us and walking with us. A straight Lord. And
Yeah.
I just felt the need to send that to him so he could understand and know that what he in that particular situation is deeper than that.
Yeah. So Big Mama told me to get all of the houses cleaned up. And then the last one is the Vice Lord house, and that's what's being cleaned up now.
Yeah. I'm gonna get these drink
You know.
waters together. I'm gonna get all these drink waters together. Every last
Yeah.
one of these drink waters, they gonna get together. I got it.
Mm.
But I got me first.
That's the part right there. Because once you get to yourself where you can breathe and you can see clear now.
Mm-hmm.
When you're going through something, Scorpios like me, we have a tendency to know when we getting ready to go through something. We dip, we go in the hole. But what's your saying?
I'm an Aries.
See, y'all like to take shit head on, fire to the motherfucking wall.
It's like a fucking like a Power Ranger. Like if I had a Power Ranger and I had to like morph, I'm gonna morph first
Yeah.
like a fireball and bitch I blow. And
Now you got to learn to right now you got to learn to control it so that you don't look.
he
When you have the fire energy, you a natural firebender. That means you create hostile situations, hot
I
situations,
do.
just by your presence.
I do.
You don't really got to do a lot. That's the same for any of the other fire signs too. Leo and I think it's Sagittarius.
But see, he's a Scorpio 11/11.
hmm And the hardest person for Scorpio to get along with in the zodiac is the Aries.
Right.
Here go the crazy part. My mama Aries.
I know. I know. And then I look at
So
the
once
numbers 11/11. I know that's difficult, and it will be a difficult situation for me. I already know that, but I try to work with it.
hmm your big mama can help you.
I know.
The problem is you don't offer her no
I
offerings
know.
and you don't talk to her.
I know.
Offer her offer. You know what she like. What she used to eat.
Fried chicken, Budweiser, fried fish.
hmm Look, eat you some fried chicken and drink you a Budweiser, and that's called tying to a sympathy.
Okay.
And think about her while you drinking that Budweiser and eating that chicken. Just think about her.
Hmm.
She's gonna start talking to you. She's gonna tell you everything you need to do to clean yourself up.
Okay. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. All the other stuff that I've been trying, but I'm gonna try that. Cause she's
Yeah.
been coming through. Definitely be coming through.
You just got to reciprocate the channel. That's how you
I
do
don't
it.
how to,
Tie her to the sympathy.
I don't know how to do that.
Tie her. I just told you how. While you thinking about her, eating your fried chicken and drinking your Budweiser, you calling her. She's coming to you. Her energy's gonna come, and you might hear her voice as clear as you hear mine. You're gonna be looking around, talking, "Ain't nobody in the room but me." That sure sound like mama.
Mm.
Just
Focus.
it's the simplest ritual to get the maximum effect.
Okay.
Tie into the sympathy. When I drink Pepsi. I drink Pepsi because when I want to tune in to my mama, that's our sympathy.
Okay.
If I really want to get a lot of information or solve a big problem, we used to go fishing when I was a little boy, so I go down on the dock. And whatever it is, when I come back, I got the answer. Mama been told me everything I need to know. You see that little bastard there? That motherfucker ain't no earthly good. You get him the fuck away from you and my other babies. I want him nowhere around. And he gone. By the time I get home, he gone. Never to be seen again in these parts. Get the fuck away from me and don't come back. Mama said you can't come, you can't come. Nothing personal.
Mm-hmm.
But mama ain't told me no lies yet, so fuck what they talking about and fuck who they telling.
Okay.
So use your sympathy, tune into the frequency, right? Some people got different relatives they want to get in tune with. Find out what their favorite was. Some of them like, Uncle John love you. She always should eat them peanuts. Get your bag of peanuts. Talk about Uncle John and pop them peanuts.
My little cousin.
Uncle John started talking to you.
My little cousin always be talking to me because he used to love pickles. So on Little Rascals, when they say "I love pickles, I love pickles, I love pickles," hey, 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 then I feel him. I feel him. He's around. He talks to me. But I gotta sing that song for him. I love pickles, and I gotta get some kosher pickles. But you know, from Chicago, the kosher pickles ain't the same over here in DC.
Yeah.
So, you know, but yeah.
In Chicago, they like the pickles with the peppermint stick in it.
Yeah, that hot pickle. That hot pickle. We had that hot pickle and the Chico stick, and that boy he loved pickles, and that's the only connection that I literally like have with him. And I was singing that song, I love pickles, hey hey hey, and it comes clear as day. Just like you told me before, I need to learn my training wheels, and my training wheels was not anything that had to do with those cards or anything. My training wheel was here, more so telepathic, as I always do.
And yeah. So when you learn to tie the sympathies, like you just brought up your little cousin with the pickles, and I was telling you the same way as how you tune into your mama with the fried chicken and the beer. You learning now to use the telepathy deliberately with intent now. But the intent is not to use telepathy. Your intent is to relate to who you're trying to communicate with by simulating something they would do in order to make their energy be able to tune in to your DNA's channel.
That sounds fun, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah. So what she gonna do? She give you all of the information to clean up the generational curses.
Okay.
That's what she gonna do.
But it's like it's coming in on both sides, the mother line and the father side.
Yep. That's red line, blue line. And once you get your crown chakra, that's your arc degree. That's when your mother line, left, right brain, abstract, logic can tie into your father brain, left brain, linear logic. When the energy travel between the two, that's called an arc.
Okay.
Right. So the royal arc degree is purple because the mother line is red and the father line is blue. Mm-hmm. And Big Mama got all the money and her house is black and gold because of the coal and the gold. Because she used to burn coals in her little wood burning stove.
Her maiden name is Cole. Her mate name was Cole. Ida B. Cole.
Yeah. Hey, this is about to cut out. I'm gonna come back on. I got to do some more Q&A for the fathers of the patriarchy. I mean, under the matriarchy, so the men know more about their roles. But thank you for coming on. I hope I helped you
You
out
did.
and keep me posted on your progress.
Thank you. I sure will.